Bitcoin is breaking on this 15-minute chart to the upside, even also on the 1 hourly chart. It looks like that our supported area will be flipped to the upside, and we're running into the next liquidity zone up to 120,000 US dollars. But we have to keep in mind that the big liquidity zone is sitting down below. Also, our altcoins trades are doing here very well, so definitely stick around, and let's directly start here with Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart. Here on the 15-minute chart, we spoke yesterday already about this pattern. So if we are breaking here to the downside, we have to keep in mind that our target zone would be here like around 116 to 114,000 US dollars, but we hold this level here to the upside and finally breaking also out of our triangle here to the upside. But it seems like we're getting here now on the 15-minute chart the final retest we are waiting for. Price target for it would be, if we are taking this on here on the 15-minute chart, price target would be here around 119,000 US dollars, which would be also in alignment with the next resistance zone coming here in this kind of level. And even also on the liquidation, we see that on 119,000 US dollars, we keep running in next liquidity zones, which means it could be getting in a little bit more short squeeze move to the upside to around 120,000 US dollars. And as you know already, 120,000 US dollars is this zone. And as you know already, 120,000 US dollars is the very crucial zone we have to break in to see some more higher prices here. For this one, we get here back into our 1 hourly chart, because here on the 1 hourly chart, we see it a little bit more clearly. Yesterday, we spoke about the two scenarios. Now it seems like we are breaking here to the upside, getting then the retest into the higher levels. So we can ignore the second scenario here down below, but we have to keep in mind even also the liquidity heat maps. Even on the liquidity heat map, we see that we have built liquidity down below at 116, 114,000 US dollars. So there would be like a smaller chance also to get here like maybe like a final move here to the downside, grab the liquidity what is sitting here in this kind of range. So definitely keep this in mind. We could going here to the upside, getting here into higher levels, 120,000 US dollars, grab the liquidity over there, and then get a final flush to the downside before we moving into the next higher level. So this is one scenario I can imagine here. But for now, it looks like very bullish here for Bitcoin. That's also the reason why I opened yesterday many altcoin positions, because I saw here, especially on the 15-minute chart, the breakout on Bitcoin moving a little bit more stronger, which also some other altcoins are performing way better. So that's the reason I opened here on BitUnix some more altcoin position. We are in DOT, we are in Solana, in Dogecoin, and also our paper position. Our Bitcoin position is here kinda on break even right now. So we are holding this position exactly to our next target zone of the all-time high. So here at 124,000 US dollars, I take some profits out of the table, which gave us from Bitcoin now quite 5% to the upside. So this is also the next trade setup you can do here. I'm already entering it right now there. So price target would be here around, the first target point would be here 119,000 US dollars, stop loss kind of like in our pattern right now there. So this is one trade scenario. Second trade scenario, and this is more like a long-term scenario, is if you're breaking here to the upside and trade this all the way up in our exit one zone here near the all-time high, even kind of in this range, I would definitely also take some profit. And as you can see here also on BitUnix, I also put my take profit zone here on the last all-time high. But let's talk about also about some altcoins, because kind of, to be honest, Bitcoin is here like, I could tell exactly what we're talking about yesterday, because we have to wait out for the breakout. We're still in the range right now, so that's the reason why we should focus a little bit more on altcoins. If you also want to trade altcoins, just go in the video description there, find a link directly here to BitUnix. I trade here all my altcoins on BitUnix. If you also want to join on BitUnix, just go in the video description there, find a link directly to the exchange. In my opinion, one of the best exchanges out there. So as you can see here, I open a new DOT position, a new Solana position, Doge position, and also our paper trade is running. And also this morning, our link position, get it here, closed 123% in profit. If you also want to take part of these trades, I opened a copy trading. So there you can just follow my trades automatically. Just go in the video description there, find a link also to copy trading. But let's talk about our positions here. We talk about the new DOT position. We are still here in profit. Price target here for DOT will be here, the last high at $4.32. So we are here kind of in profit. I can also put my stop loss already in profit, so we will definitely walk away here with some profits. Target zone for DOT would be definitely here around $4.32. As you can also see, my take profit zone is also set over there, but my main target is here definitely around kind of $8 to the upside, even though also a little bit higher for the complete bull run. But first of all, if you want to see higher prices here on DOT, we definitely have to break here this resistance line to the upside with a proper retest, and then move this all the way to the upside to our next target zone. Target would be then $4.30, which gave us from now kind of move to 33% to the upside, with 10x leverage is always above 300% to the upside, which is absolutely a great idea to trade this here. But as you can see here already, we have some resistance came in there, so I expect here also, if we are breaking here kind of like in the end of the month, also our resistance line to the upside, to see here way more higher moves on DOT. Next one would be Solana. Also, our Solana trade is here in profit. Target zone would be $200. Target zone would be here $208 to the upside. I even also can put my stop loss already in profit, so we definitely also get here some profits on Solana. On this chart, it looks like we are going here now a little bit more in our resistance area, and as soon we're breaking this resistance area here on the 4-hourly chart, or can we also go on the 1-hourly chart, then we definitely have our first target zone. And as long we are breaking here the next resistance zone here at kind of like 94 US dollars to the upside, the next zone would be here $210 or $208, which is exactly my first take profit zone, and my main target, or my first exit target, or maybe like a second exit target for now, as I take this like a partial profits. It would be here 225 US dollars up to 229 US dollars, which gave us from now kinda a move of 16%, 18% to the upside. So with 10x leverage is also like 170%, which is definitely a good trade to do here. For Solana, wait if we are breaking here this line to the this resistance to the upside. So we have two scenarios: breaking this resistance to the upside, finding support here, and then trade this all the way to the next high. And the second scenario would be if we are getting like a smaller push to the downside, finding support also here on the lower side, and then we can also expect here a move back to the upside. Even then also the second scenario would be kind of play out here with breaking to the upside, because on Solana, when we're going here on the 15-minute chart, it's kind of looking that we're pulling a little bit back, but as long we're holding here this kind of supported line to the upside, we are still fine. So expect here maybe like a move back to the downside around 188 US dollars to catch there a new limit order. So there you have definitely also a new limit order placed for you. So once we're breaking here to the downside, $188, get in a new long position, or at least wait for the breakout of 96, 95 US dollars to break this then to the upside. If we are not able to hold level here of Solana on our resistance line, expect a movement down to 180 US dollars. At least there we definitely will find some support. As we can see here, long time ago, we are building here as a resistance, then a long support area down there, breaking into resistance. And after we hit here the breakout of 180 US dollars, we saw a massive move to the upside. So I also expect something like this. If we are breaking here again to the downside, expect here a fast move again to the upside. So you have also here the next trade setup also for Solana. So you have one for DOT, you have one for Solana. Even also on our Bitcoin position, the trade setup is still set, so you can definitely position yourself here in some more altcoin positions. If you don't know where you can trade all these altcoin positions, just go in the video description. There you'll find a link here to Bitfinex. Just go here to futures trading, and then you can also start your trading there. Claim your deposit bonus there, and even also with my link in the video description, you will save also the trading fees. So definitely check out both links in the video description. First of all, to the exchange Bitfinex, and also for our copy trading, because Also on our copy trading, we're doing still well. Let me show this quickly for you before we end this video. And also our Solana trade is here doing well, 17% in profit. So definitely check out the link in the video description for our copy trading. And if you also want to have more of trade insights and even also more trade ideas, just follow our Telegram channel. There I share all the information I'm seeing here in this chart, and even also share some more ideas where you can enter some more position. And then don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then we'll see you in the next video tomorrow with hopefully more altcoin profits.